While it's important to set boundaries in our lives, it can be challenging to know where to start. So today, I'm going to share some practical tips and advice on how to set healthy boundaries and apply them in your life this year. First, let's talk about why boundaries are so crucial for our overall well-being. Boundaries are essential because they help us create a sense of control and balance in our lives. They allow us to define what is acceptable and what is not in our relationships, both personal and professional. Without boundaries, we may find ourselves overextended, burnt out, and unable to manage our time and energy effectively. So, how can we set boundaries in our lives and make sure we're applying them effectively? Here are some practical steps to consider. Identify your values and priorities. Before setting boundaries, it's essential to know what you value most in your life. Take some time to reflect on your core beliefs and the things that matter most to you. Determine your limits. Once you know what's important to you, it's time to establish boundaries that align with those values. Determine what you're willing to tolerate and what you're not, and communicate those limits to the people around you. Communicate your boundaries clearly. This step is crucial. It's not enough to know your boundaries, you must communicate them clearly to the people around you. Be direct and specific, and use I statements to avoid sounding accusatory. Be consistent. Boundaries are only effective if you consistently uphold them. Stick to your boundaries, even if it's uncomfortable or inconvenient. Don't be afraid to adjust your boundaries. As your life changes, your boundaries may need to evolve with it. Don't be afraid to adjust your boundaries as needed to align with your values and priorities. By following these steps, you can start setting healthy boundaries in your life and begin to see the positive impact it can have. You may find that you have more energy, time, and mental space for the things that truly matter. In summary, boundaries are essential for our overall well-being, and it's crucial to set them in our lives. By identifying your values and priorities, determining your limits, communicating your boundaries clearly, being consistent, and adjusting your boundaries as needed, you can start setting healthy boundaries in your life and change your life this year. I hope this video has been helpful for you, and if you have any questions or comments, feel free to share them in the comment section below. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more practical tips and advice on personal development, productivity, and self-care.